Yo, it's Pat again with some editor's notes. This is another episode we had recorded from last year. Even though this is technically the fourth one we recorded, we all agree that this should be our first episode, since it's basically an introduction to who we all are. Anyway, I totally fucked up the recording at the beginning, so you hear us talk about that in the intro. Anyway, hope you enjoy the episode.
What the fuck?
Alright, let's just redo.
I'm gonna beat your ass, Pat. Shut the fuck up. Recording over our damn episodes. That's it. You're fired. Get in here.
Oh no. All right, no.
Yo, alright.
Fall for that.
Yo, cut that part.
Yo, for real.
Fuck, cut that part for now. Unless
For
you
now?
think it's that funny. Can we just like bleep out the name?
Sure, you can do that.
Can we just get beep in here?
This is fucking. Oh my god.
Alright.
Hey.
So,
Yo.
So who the fuck's gonna do it?
Yo, what's up? We are Speakerboxx Studios. My name is Gio. To my right, I've got
Sean.
right in front of him, I got,
Haley.
and to his right, we have.
Pat.
And just a reminder, we are Speakerboxx Studios, and today we are going to do some like self-reflection bullshit.
That's pretty close to what
We're
this
talking
is.
about us, just so y'all know a bit more about us, just how we operate as people, and then we're going to get into a couple of questions that maybe give you a bit more insight on who we are as people. Get a bit more comfortable with us, and maybe if you stick around and get more comfortable with us, you'll tune in a bit more, and eventually you'll just you'll have an appreciation for what we do here just as much as we do.
All right. So
That's
I
fine.
think we should honestly just do like question 1 and question 3 off of it, because
I don't have my phone, so what was question
it
one?
was question 1 was like what song? Actually, no. Yeah, what song or album made you fall in love with hip hop?
Wait, what?
What?
Motherfucker
Yeah,
don't
but he
read.
had something on top of that.
No.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. We'll do that part first.
Oh wait, no. We were gonna do the introductions, and then after that we were gonna do some of the questions.
Oh no, but he said the smallest you mentioned about ourselves, your real name, your creative name, tell us about your radio show.
Oh shit, I
Yeah,
did not remember
yeah,
that
He
part.
sent that
Oh
like way
right.
before.
Okay.
Yeah, that part we can do first, and we can go back to the question.
All right.
Okay, cool. Who wants to start? Okay, I guess I'll start.
Might as well. Yeah.
Might as well.
So let me read through this. So my real name is Gio Rodriguez. Creatively, I go by 2 different names. You can either know me as DJ Benji, it's my station name, or Bayani, which is my artist name. I do a radio show here on Tuesdays from 3 to 4. And it used to be thematic, but I'm gonna be completely honest. I just play whatever the fuck I'm feeling that day. It's called Cloud 9. I call it Cloud 9 because I try to keep the vibes high and everything else low. And I like to call myself the pilot. Real fucking corny, but I like it.
Cornball.
Where do I want to be in 5 years? Alive and breathing. I don't care where.
Alive and breathing.
I don't care who with, as long as I'm alive and breathing. And what do I consider my strongest trait and a trait I want to improve on? Human connection is my strongest trait. I think I can connect with more people more than people are aware of. But at the same time, I think I can work on communicating because I think I can go 0 dark 30 real quick whenever I want to and not talk to people when I have to. And that's me as a person. So
Bro said 0 dark 30. That's crazy.
Bro, 6 going dark at us.
no, that's actually real. Bro, literally over the summer. Did either of you two hear from me over the summer even once?
Hell no.
Like a couple
I
times.
text Gio.
Other
I be
than-
like, yo, bro, we gotta do this. All right, cool.
And then
I won't hear from bro till like a whole month. Like, yo, Gio, you there?
Like
he would send me this beat. He was like, yo, you got to work on this, man. I'm like, I got you. And then I text him like a month later, be like, I didn't do shit for that.
or you won't hear from him like 2 months. Also, you see him in a fucking forest. I'm like, bro, what?
Yeah, I'll post stuff on my story. I'll just be like hiking.
Yeah, yo,
I'm chilling, bro.
I ain't mad at it. You know, he was
When
living
I'm
his
on
life.
break, I'm on break. I don't want to talk to
Yeah,
y'all.
that's fair.
That's fair.
that's crazy.
That's me.
I guess I'm next. My real
Don't
name.
sound too excited, bro.
Don't sound too excited. bro.
My real name unknown.
Bullshit.
Creative name. Creative name.
I saw your wallet.
Shut up.
You can't hide
Creative
this.
name. Shut the fuck up. too many people out here figuring out my first name. I don't like that shit. Y'all the fucking police.
You don't fuck with feds.
I don't fuck with
It's
feds.
like Chef. It's like I could have looked again.
No,
Because you left your fucking
no,
wallet out.
yeah, whatever.
Yeah, like,
whatever,
bro.
whatever.
Oh yeah, he found out your real name.
Yeah,
Ages ago.
whatever. Anyway,
Officer Berto fucking coming in hot.
anyway,
No, all right, fuck off.
anyway.
Sorry.
Creative name, soul sound, soul rhymes,
Doing
soul.
What was the other thing? Shonen. What?
That wasn't even a creative name, bro. That was for a school project. Don't even. And second of all, that was a creative ass fucking shit because I was talking about video games in shonen, so that's where the sticks part came from.
Shonen sticks.
That was your name, Shonen Sticks?
No, it was for a project I was doing. That
Wait,
was
that's
on-
kind of hard though.
Nah,
was
because it
kinda
was
hard,
because I had randomly found it in the drive.
Yeah, the hip hop.
in the hip hop Google Drive.
Because it was late at night and I didn't feel like switching the fucking emails.
I'm like, bro, what the fuck is this?
I fuck with the name though.
Yeah, tell us about your radio show. Honestly, Noon Tunes. Like,
Mm-hmm.
when I put the show, it's like I want to take people places. So that's why I play different music. I play, like I'd play Redman. I play typical Gunna. Oh no, I just started playing Gunna. Like you hear like the Earl Sweatshirt, Kendrick Lamar. Every show you're gonna hear MF Doom. Every show you're gonna hear Juice WRLD.
Yeah.
And then I like to play artists that people don't really hear about. More Mother, Pink Sifu, the Korean Town Oddity. Different names because I like every show to be different, and I like when people hear sounds like it's gonna be something you never heard before, and that's a fact, and I stand on that because most of my shows are full of artists that people don't really listen to, so I like to keep it different. Where do I want to be in 5 years? That's the next one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, where do I want to be in 5 years? Like Gio said, alive. Honestly, everything else is just part of life. We're just alive.
That motherfuckers are
be-
depressing as fuck.
It's
I
not
swear to fuck.
depressing. It's just facts.
No,
Everything
it's
else is
real.
just part of life. You can be
Everyone
happy.
wants to
You
be-
can
I
be
get
sad,
that you
can
want to
be
live,
depressed,
but
I
like,
just
god
wanna
dang,
be-
at least have something that you want to sit here and be like, oh, you want to
Really
do with
wants to be
yourself.
dead in 2 years.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Crazy
Because
statement.
that's not even it.
Anyway, but no, like
Fucking-
everything else is wherever you want to make it to or whatever you want to do. That's literally just part of life. But if you're not alive, you can't do any of that shit. So what I want to be in 5 years, I want to be alive. Everything else is just like that's it.
Julie's just hating because he's turning 45 in 5 years.
Nowhere near that, but all right.
And the strongest trait. I could be. What's the word? Is it resilient?
Yeah, resilient.
Persistent? Maybe.
Resilience is the word you're really looking for.
Yeah, no, I can be resilient when I need
What
to.
was it that person said on your story that you were like, man, what the fuck you talking about? When they slid up on your shit, it was like anonymous.
Well,
What?
because we be saying a lot of dumb shit on my anonymous.
No,
shit.
someone
they
slid
do.
up and they were like, not like distant. They were like,
Oh yeah. They were like, oh yeah, you're kind of. I know who that is. I know who that is. I know who said that. But they
All about right now.
cool.
Full
no,
name.
hell no.
Full name.
No. I don't need to say the name. But if I didn't know who it was, I would thought they were dissing me. But I didn't know who it was. Basically, they was like, oh, you kind of cool, but you're tense. You need to unwind. I read that shit. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Like, what do you mean I'm tense? I'm not tense. Like, I was like, if you only see me in one element, then you don't really know me. So you can't really say that I'm tense. I'm like, you got to see me in a different element because I'm not like that for real.
Me and Gio see you in a
But,
fucking different element, all right?
Oh yeah, we don't go speak
you
on that.
fucking annoying as hell.
Motherfucker, you was drunk too. Don't give me that shit.
Yeah.
Don't give me that shit.
Hey, we'll dive into that story later. Then we'll tell. I'll tell
Yeah,
all the
Yeah,
world.
sure, we sure
We'll
will.
tell
We sure
all.
will.
Because you know what happened?
Will.
I got,
We sure
you know
will.
what happened? I got home nice and safe.
So did I.
You go the next day after
To the
you
next day,
fucking
oh
did-
no, hell no. The next day, I went from heaven to hell. Like,
You know what I did the next day? I cleaned up puke. You know whose puke that was?
all right. Anyway, a trait that I could improve on, just be more open with my emotions.
That's facts. Men are sheltered.
Facts.
And don't be unsheltered. Don't be unsheltered. No, wait.
Don't be
Don't be
sheltered.
sheltered.
Don't be unsheltered.
Guys, be sheltered. Hide your emotions. Don't tell anyone how you feel. That's a lie. For legal reasons, this is a joke. I support men's mental health.
On God.
Amen.
All right, 45-year-old, what's up with you?
All right, fuck off. 45
Yo.
minus 20, fuck off. All right.
Plus 10. All right.
All right. Fuck you both. Anyway.
I'm so happy I got the couch today.
Anyway, you're not getting the couch next time. Fuck you. You fucking. All right. My name is Hilberto.
Last name.
DePena. I was gonna say my last name.
I thought it was the Benya.
Yeah, I mean it is DePena, but like.
Why you white naming it?
Why you trying to colonize your name, bro?
Why are you colonizing your own name, bro? Be proud.
It's not like I'm not, but it's just the simple fact that like
Benya.
like motherfuckers can like easily digest it that way. Like motherfuckers will end up saying like DePena or some bullshit like that. And like listen. All right, before I even get into my thing, right? For the longest time, even though I don't like get annoyed over it, it's really funny when people always fuck up my name. As in, like, they'll either say Gilberto, Alberto, like, or some other, like, form of Berto.
Gilberto was crazy.
Gilberto is so crazy.
Besides Hilberto. It's like, I get Hilberto's a little more, like, a little more uncommon. But, like, god dang, bro, when I fucking say Hilberto, like, come on now.
No, when it comes
I remember when someone said Halberto. I'm like, yo,
Halberto. Crazy.
I'm like, you've got to be fucking joking.
You'd be surprised when it comes to my name, what we be saying.
That's why when motherfuckers like ask me for my name,
Which
half
name?
the time,
Oh, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying.
your fucking actual name.
Bro, what's
Anyway.
my actual name, bro? Just my first name.
Your
Then
actual
there's my-
first name, not your fucking.
What you mean my actual first name? I never
not-
said that Sean's my first name.
That's not the point. That is the point.
Why you
Did you just say that's not the point? That is the point?
say your name, Spider-Man? Who are you? Are you Peter Parker?
Like it's the fact that your first name isn't Sean is my point. Like
Okay.
I
I
think
know that like
Yeah.
okay then you get every fucking time this happens with us. I swear to fuck. Anyway, point being is when like someone comes at me and asks like, oh, what's my name? I usually just fucking say Berto half the time. That's it. So like that they could just fucking easily say it. So like I don't gotta go through the whole spiel of fucking repeat my name like 20 times. Like Hilberto, no, Gilberto, Alberto, Hilberto, bitch. Like
Nah,
yo,
it'd be
okay,
crazy.
chill. I'm not like I'm pissed about it, but like I digress. Anyway.
Galberto.
All right, my radio show. Okay, Thursdays, my show, my normal show during the semester. Thursdays on the Hill at 5 to 7 p.m. And then during the summer, it doesn't matter what specific day it is. It's just gonna be Summer Hill Drive. The whole theme behind that is just literally when you think about wanting to take a whole ass car ride and whatnot and just, joyride with your homies or whatnot, you're vibing, you're listening to your music and whatnot, or if you want to just like chill somewhere at like a good spot, that's the type of like thing that I was going for. Initially, I didn't even come up with the name myself. The funny part. The Thursdays on the Hill, I didn't even come up with that name of myself. Like when I thought about it further, when it was told to me, I was like, this could work. It was actually one of my friends that was like had messaged me after I told him, oh, I'm gonna have a radio show when I first joined the station. Then after that, he came up with the fucking name, and I was like, you know what? Fuck it, this works. And I just fucking used it ever since. But yeah, and then it went further the more I thought about it. But yeah, and then let's see. Where do I want to be in 5 years? And where do I want to be in 5 years, Gio?
45.
That's not where, that's what.
On your 45th birthday? At your 45th birthday party?
Anyway.
That was your fault for asking him. You know you was fucking.
No, because I obviously he'll fucking say it, but so I was like, fuck it. Fucking do your little bit, fucking dickhead.
I love calling you old on this show. It's my favorite thing. It's the only thing that keeps me
Motherfucker,
going.
if you didn't know Pat's age, you would have assumed that he was older than just as
Bro, I
old.
thought Pat's ass was like 30 minutes old.
fucking dickhead. Like, anyway, where I want to be in 5 years, fucking out of this school. Out of this school, hopefully, on my way to really getting into the music industry, and then also on the path to hopefully starting my own studio as I wanted, because I've wanted that for like quite a while. Other than making music, is to also have my own studio that, you know, people can just, you know, creatively do stuff, not just like with music, but like certain other things as well.
How much you charging them per hour?
Depends on what exactly it is.
All right, that's a good answer. He's not limiting himself yet.
No, because it's like I said, if it's like different parts of, you know, art of the arts in general, it shouldn't just be like one set thing. That'd be really stupid.
If it's trash, you gotta charge them more.
Yeah, it'd be really
Hey, I'm gonna
stupid
be
and
honest,
trashy.
bro. This shit that you made was ass. I'm gonna have to like triple the price for you on this one.
Yo, crazy.
Nah, like, and, like realistically, like
I'll have to charge you for wasting my damn time.
I'll get into that afterwards. Oh my god, but like, man, yeah, no, that's been my thing. And then what do I consider my strongest trait? Strongest trait? I don't know. I never really thought about that. I swear to fuck. No. Anyway. I probably would say
Your wisdom.
I was gonna say the same.
Your wisdom. OG.
All right,
all right, fuck you. Don't you ever play me like that ever again in your fucking life. I will punch you so far. Oh my god. Don't you ever call me Unc ever again. I will fuck you up. I am not that old. I am not the game out in the fucking streets.
Wait. What's the crates we have the soda in? You just sit on top of that with a 40 in your head?
Fucking clouds. I swear to fuck, bro.
Put me that old joint.
That you, nephew?
That's gonna be you. Yeah, it is.
Hell nah. Oh, man.
Fucking asshole.
Woo. Oh, man. Shit. Oh, God.
All right, what's your weakest trait, Unc?
I'm gonna fuck you up.
Ain't no damn weak trait. I love you.
Fuck you. You fucking bitch.
Exactly what my uncle would say to me.
All right. So, what's your weakest trait, boy?
I don't fucking know. I dead ass don't. I don't think about it. Honest to God.
He's humble.
I guess so. Yeah.
Like I really don't think about
fuck
like what's
with
my weakest or my strongest. Like,
Your strongest trait, humility.
mm.
He doesn't know.
I don't fucking know. We'll just,
I guess
like,
we just,
because I'm just like, if I find some way to just like improve myself, then I'll fucking do that or try to.
The youth is on the couch today. I got both our unks over there on the.
That's crazy because he's older than you, motherfucker. He's the second oldest.
Yeah, but bad talks like this.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and Sean talks like this.
Motherfucker, when I'm mumbling, that ain't. All right, now you eating. All right,
That's what it sounds like when you fucking be talking
turn.
on the fucking mic half the time.
Pat's turn.
All right, Pat.
All right.
What's up?
My name's Patrick Bellamy. My created name is Pat Nato, usually like DJ Pat Nato or whatever. 5 years from now, I don't want to say a lot like everybody else did, but that's definitely part of it for sure. And I don't know. I hope I can be like a successful activist, like one that actually makes a difference rather than just talking about the issues we got going on. Like, actually, like, being there doing the groundwork for making some actual change. That's what I hope to do in 5 years.
Speakerboxx Studios says Free Palestine, by the way.
On God.
Just wanted to, now that Pat's bringing that up, because I see that shit on Pat's story all the time.
Constantly, yeah. Yeah, because I think it was my caring about serious issues like that got me into hip-hop in the first place, because I learned that was like a really powerful outlet for talking about a lot of issues that people are overlooking. That's really made me fall in love with the genre in the first place. So yeah, successful activist in 5 years. My strongest trait, I can get along with anybody, and sometimes it's more of a curse than it is a good trait because it gets to the point where I got people that are like literally racist that are still friends with me.
Damn.
And it's like
You're one of the good ones.
Yeah, right. No, right.
Nah.
And it's like, but they see me posting like all this like pro-black, anti-racist shit, and they still have the same mentality and still like, they're like cool with me, and it's like it's fucking confusing because it's like,
dude. They call you well spoken.
oh, I used to get that shit all the time.
Yeah. We had that convo in here before about the fucking being well spoken racist. It is.
I say it's under the context of whatever it is.
If they say
If
you're
it's
so
aimed towards a black person or like a minority,
It's a funny type of racism because it's like they don't
know they're being
They don't
they don't know they're being
expect it.
racist.
I get it. Yeah, they don't know that they're being racist.
they're
like-
trying so hard not to be racist that they end up being racist anyway.
it's like the same borderline. It's like, oh, you talk white. And it's like,
Oh, that one gets.
Oh, you got a white voice, yeah.
yeah, what the fuck?
heard that all the time.
Yeah, but like if you work in like a white collar like job, 9 times out of 10 you're gonna hear like that. You're just like,
You're
oh, put on
well-spoken.
no, like put on your white voice or some shit like that. You know?
Well, yeah, because it's a standard.
I forgot what movie it was that
The
dude.
one with Lakeith Stanfield.
Yeah. I forgot.
Yeah.
Fuck, what was the name of it?
What?
I
Oh,
don't-
it was like Sorry. Wasn't it called Sorry?
Yeah, sorry something. Yeah. Shit.
It was, yeah, but like point being is like when he got on the phone.
Sorry to bother you. Sorry
Oh
to bother you.
yeah,
Yeah.
like a whole fucking call center person, and he was like, "Hello."
I mean, that's not like it's not too far fetched though.
No, it's really not.
Like I have family members who do that.
Anytime I had like an interview where it was like, you know, like I had to speak, I'm like, oh hi, how you doing today? You know, it was like
I don't like. Don't do that.
I
again.
can't say
I don't like that.
I can't say I do that though. I ain't gonna lie. Like it was your interview, I'd just be like, yeah.
There's a time
this
and
is
a
me.
place.
Time and place. I don't know. Yeah, I swear.
Hi,
interviews are
177 WFCS. How can I help you today?
interviews are so uptight about things sometimes.
I would
swear.
say when you know like how to code switch, I feel like
Yeah, I had
Bro,
Some
I'm a
people
Yo,
don't know how
code
to-
switching.
I'm a
Oh my
master at
fucking
code
god.
switching.
some people don't know. Like then that's a problem.
no, it is a skill everybody needs to learn.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, because we have
Their standards.
there's standards
Yeah.
and everything. So there's like I said, time and a place.
Yeah, and it also depends on the type of friends. Like there's also like you have like your friends from like urban areas.
No,
And it's
yeah,
like,
yeah, I
Oh
can't-
yeah, you can just go crazy, but then you're in a
what-
different area, and it's like, all right, I gotta
Sam
calm down a
and
little.
Sam and Aiden like to say that when I'm around you, Sean, I like to use my straight guy voice,
I didn't
which
even
is
know what
like
that
no,
means.
like it's real, like it's valid, but like
I
like
don't-
the way I talk right now is this is not how I usually be talking around like
Oh,
other
Sam and
people.
Aiden?
I'm not. Yes, like no, they just be like you. Whenever I'm around you, they like you talk. You're fucking. Because I was raised. I was raised with my brother,
Yeah.
who was a very. He would participate in some malicious activities, and
Malicious activities.
Shit, illicit.
and I picked up a way of speaking from him, and that's how I was raised speaking, was
Yeah.
talking like him, because
Yeah.
we lived poor, we were raised poor, so like the way I talk on here sometimes, and like the way I talk with you guys is like a lot different from the way I
Yeah.
talk with like Sam and Dayton,
Yeah.
and they think of it as like, no, like, they don't think of it like that, but like. For a
Yeah,
while, I thought
not
it was
for you.
like me switching personalities, but I realized it's just code switching,
Yeah.
which is just something I'm just used to doing
Yeah.
at this point.
Mm-hmm.
You got to code switch. Like
got it.
when me and Hilly were talking to fucking, what was his name? Sam, the guy from CRO. We were sitting,
Oh,
I was sitting there, I was like,
yeah,
I think it'd
yeah.
actually be really nice for us to set this
Yeah.
up. Over here. And then we'd walk out, and then we'd walk out with him like, God fucking damn, this is gonna be tight.
Yo. No, I was watching his interview, and it was like he was talking about Michael Jackson. And he was like, yeah, Michael Jackson had that voice, that delicate, soft
in a
voice.
deep ass.
Yeah, but then he said,
Yeah, he had a
was
real nigga
we were in a
voice.
meeting, and then all of a sudden we left, and Michael goes, "Damn, those motherfuckers would never leave." I was like, "What the hell?"
Like, bro, when I first heard the fucking the interpretation of his real voice, I was like, damn, that.
No, we did a
Oh my god,
we did a it was like he was like on a microphone,
that was the
and he
funniest
let
shit
his
ever.
real voice slip, and he was like. Did you hear me? And we're like, nah, bro. Like we heard you. He was like, did you hear me? I'm like, nah, bro. We heard you the first time. It'd be you. But yeah, that's I drove.
That was the
Have you
funniest
seen like
shit ever.
DDG shit? Where the DDG.
Yo,
real voice?
DDG, I swear, is a whole fucking anomaly with his voice, because That motherfucker does
Sometimes you
not
be
look
talking
like
this.
he has a real deep ass voice.
Yeah.
That shit that you hear on all his raps or like some of his videos or like his older videos, that's not really his voice. That's shit that he learned how to do. And then after that,
Because he said that he thought it would sound more appealing when he was making music and shit.
Yeah.
But I think shit would sound way cooler if he uses deeper voice.
well, even with his
I'm on a
content,
whole nother level. I'm geeking.
that sounds fucking
Like-
sick, bro.
I mean,
I'm geeking.
I think it's dope when like artists start
I'm
playing with their
geeking.
voices. You know, you see what type of pockets. you
No,
can
but
tap
like
into.
this was before even he even started doing like music. Like this was when he was like, still doing YouTube and whatnot. Like that was his like
His streamer
Quote-unquote,
voice,
yeah,
yeah,
his-
his like YouTube
his
voice.
content voice, like that he does normally.
It's like DDG.
every day.
DDG streamer voice sounds like me, and then his real voice sounds like Pat.
real fucking deep, even deeper than that. Like,
You'd be like,
it's
nah, that's not
fucking
my real voice.
crazy.
This is my real voice.
That's crazy.
Shout out to DDG and shout out to Code Switch.
Shout out to code switching.
Jesus.
Remember the
Oh my
code switch.
God.
Code Switch appropriately and
Code
safely.
switch.
Use protection.
That's wild.
Fuck, I don't remember where we were. Pat, where
I
were
think
we?
of my
on?
worst trait now. I did
Yeah, worst
Oh,
trade.
yeah,
We were
that's
back on the worst
crazy.
trade. We had a whole ass station. But
Y'all probably ain't gonna believe it because you guys don't see me in a situation where this happen. But my worst trait is definitely my anger issues.
What?
We gotta get.
you
him
know
angry.
what? I would have said that.
His dumb ass
If this
shouldn't have
was
said that
years
'cause
ago, I probably would have said the same thing. But I've learned to manage my anger myself.
You started smoking.
Yeah,
I'm
me
working-
too.
I'm
I
working
learned
on
the
it.
age like
You started smoking weed.
I don't
It
fucking
helps.
smoke.
nah. It just should matter. I feel like
You gotta start smoking weed, bro.
It helps.
I think I had anger issues when I was like a kid, but I feel like I just had so much like built up. in
Before
me
I started
that it would
smoking,
just-
like I used to get pissed at everything, and now
Yeah.
I've lost so many brain
yeah,
cells.
as
that
you
I'm just like,
grow up. Wait, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Friday, you don't feel it anymore. It
I
makes
don't feel
sense.
I'm just numb.
Yeah, but as you grow up, you start to realize, like, you know, man, all that tripping out, it ain't really worth
It's a
it.
waste of energy.
It's a waste of energy.
Fuck a waste of energy, motherfucker. I've been really wanting to hurt people like so fucking badly.
I think
sometimes.
I had an instance today where like I heard something and I was ready to like it was like a switch went off in my head. I was like, all right, I'm
what
on
the
go.
fuck did you hear to it?
Nah, it was just like I thought someone was talking about me. So I was just I was already turned. I was like, all right, where he at?
You don't even know who. He turned around, some old lady. He's like, "What the fuck you say about me?"
Fucking turn around,
Yeah.
put the fucking hood up. So what you say, my nigga?
Yeah.
Hey, bro, you better check your grandma, bro.
Nah, that's crazy. That's crazy. But yeah. So I think the next session was what song made you fall in love with hip hop?
Yeah.
Yeah, or a song
Am I gonna
album.
start.
Song,
I don't have an
album.
answer.
Song
yet.
or
Let me look.
song or
Song
album.
or
Honestly,
album, yeah.
yeah, I don't even have an answer to that fucking question. There's so many.
I don't even have. I have a
There's
song.
a lot.
Oh,
I
actually,
think-
never mind. That's easy.
Like,
All Falls Down by Kanye West. Is
Yeah.
what made me fall in love with hip hop.
I think for me, it was probably the joint that Eminem made when he was like the music video goes like I think it ends where like he like shoots in the mirror.
Stan,
No, he was like rapping about
crack the
himself.
bottle.
Like, he was rapping about himself and how he was like
how he was what?
was like when I'm gone.
When I'm gone.
Carry,
Oh,
that's,
yeah.
That's
When I'm
called,
gone.
right?
It's called When I'm Gone.
Yeah. So
When
like,
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
gone,
yeah.
just carry
think-
on. Don't mom
yeah.
rejoice every
I
time.
think
you
that
sound
was like,
of
oh my
voice.
god, like at one point in time, like Eminem was like my favorite rapper of all time. So that's all
Me
I
too,
went to
yeah.
was listening to Eminem.
Yeah,
And
but now
then that
motherfuckers think
made
it's just
me-
corny to fucking listen to fucking Eminem or other white rappers, which is fucking annoying.
Yeah, I don't know. That's the Twitter people talking, but
No, fuck a Twitter people. It's fucking.
It is. That's the
it's-
Twitter people talking.
If it's Twitter people, then I mean, there's like damn near everybody on these fucking streets. Like, oh my
Yeah,
god.
but
Then you
and
tell
then
people you're a Twitter user,
I
and they're
think
like, "You racist, bro."
and then I think I drifted off to like Earl Sweatshirt and Kendrick Lamar. So that's what really made me just be like, oh my god, hip hop.
Or like maybe like full valid hip hop. I would say like an album is like Lupe Fiasco's "Food and Liquor" is what got me into like, Kick Push.
I was trying to think of the first album.
Kick Push is really tight. Daydreamin', even his later stuff. Like there's a song literally called "Hip Hop Saved My Life." That was the first song I knew like every word to. But I had the censored version because my brother wanted to burn it on a CD and play it in the car with my mom. So I didn't know that he didn't just stop in the middle of his sentences and he was saying like crack. I was like, oh, what the fuck?
Oh my god.
Lupe Fiasco's "Hip Hop Saved My Life." That's my choice now. Actually, fuck you,
Alright.
Kanye. Fucking
Damn.
racist.
Jesus, man. Oh my god.
What about you, Pat? Looks like these two are struggling.
Oh,
What do you mean?
me?
I already said
He
mine.
already
Oh,
said
no, you
it.
already said
think it
you're really
might-
struggling.
I think it may be like Toy Soldiers by Eminem. I think that was like
Y'all
because
a bunch of white man love.
it's not.
Bro,
No,
because he's a fucking-
well, like
no.
Toy Soldiers and When I'm Gone are probably two of my favorite M songs, so that's like completely valid.
And then-
It's not like Mockingbird.
My defense for Eminem is because I grew up in like I grew up in like a white town. Like most of the kids there were white. I was like,
Yeah, same here.
there's many years where I was like the only black kid in my class.
Yeah.
So like
What town are you from again?
Windsor Locks.
Oh shit.
That explains it.
White locks.
Explains a lot.
White man locks.
Basically we're just the airport. But so yeah. So my first rap I really got into was Eminem.
Yeah.
And then it went to Kendrick Lamar and then J. Cole and then further on there. But it was definitely Eminem. It was actually my sister's boyfriend at the time that got me started listening to Eminem when I was like 11 or so.
Yeah,
It confirms that Eminem is a gateway drug.
Because I was listening to
Shit.
freaking Michael Jackson. That's the only person I really listened to for real. Because I was like 5 years, all white school I went to, and I wasn't going outside in my street, so I'd go outside like on the north side, all the white people at. So we was
You had
really
Cromwell
listening
your
to
whole
hip-hop.
life?
No, I'm from Stratford.
Stratford?
Yeah. So then it wasn't until like I moved. I switched high schools. No, I switched middle schools. No, I switched elementary schools actually. Yeah,
Jesus,
I
man.
switched elementary schools.
Fucking
Yeah,
going down the
I
ranks.
started going to school and like on my side, and then that's when I got exposed to like the black people that lived on my town. That's when I saw the whole other. I was like, oh, okay, this is how the other side lives.
Expose it.
Yeah, that's kind of my experience
Yeah.
too. Because I went to like up until like 6th grade. And then in 7th and 8th grade, I went to Hartford for middle school.
Yeah,
so I got
yeah,
More into, like, the black
yeah,
people,
learn how to
yeah.
adjust.
It was my brother's malicious activities that got me into hip hop.
Bro, no, for hip hop, like I just listened to so much growing up, so I can't really like put a pin on like too many things or like one specific thing. But like I guess if I had to, it'd just be like it would more than likely start with like M50 Dre, like all the older cats from the 90s.
Got
And
you.
80s.
Don't worry about it, Unc. We know
Fuck
about
you.
you.
I'm gonna fuck you up if you keep calling me Unc, you motherfucking bitch.
This is that real hip hop right here. None of that mumble rap shit.
And then
You know about
fucking like when I was a
had a
kid,
meaning to them.
when I was a fucking kid, right? Like the majority of what I started listening to other than 90s shit was M and 50 and especially 50 because around the time 03 or 04 nobody was fucking touching this motherfucker in his career. He's like he just started popping. He was like the biggest fucking thing to come out in like fucking a while, right? And it's like damn.
Go shot.
Then I fucking popped off into some of like I want to say like a tunnel vision of like what I kind of listened to before I like kind of tried to expand on different people and whatnot, because I could say back then I wasn't really like open to like different artists if they weren't pretty much mostly mainstream or like had some level of success. I'll give you like I don't know a good example of like someone who could, I guess you could have said considered like fell off around that time and then came back, was probably I want to say either M himself or fuck. I literally had the name, but point being is I just say M as an example, right? Up until that point, he almost fucking died and whatnot, and next thing you know, he comes out with Relapse. Relapse is really fucking good. I'm like, oh shit, well, fuck, it's amazing. It's a pretty good fucking album. And the next thing I'm looking at other motherfuckers around that time, 07, 08. If it wasn't Kanye, if it wasn't Jay-Z, if it wasn't Wayne, who the fuck else am I listening to like that?
Oh, I was gonna say Drake, but Drake has to drop until 09, 10. Like was Relapse the one with Not Afraid on it?
That's
be
Recovery.
That might have
yeah.
been my first hip hop song.
Not afraid.
I'm not.
It's not a bad one to
afraid.
start off with.
Yeah,
actually.
Bro, and then I fucking memorized the shit out of certain songs from Eminem, bro. Like Shake That, fuck.
Superman
Guess
was crazy.
Without Me are two songs I definitely know like lyrics.
Bottle.
Kind of. and then We Made You. So those are the 4 songs like that I know damn near, if not completely, top to bottom on the song.
If I asked y'all to spit a full song, a full hip hop song, front to back, without missing
you're
a
tweaking.
beat,
I'm not.
It's probably for me. I'm gonna fucking say Shake That with and Nate Dogg. So yeah,
you got. I know you got a song in there somewhere. You know every word too, front to bottom.
Mad City by Kendrick.
Mad City is a good one.
damn, nigga, what the fuck?
I don't know it.
That's a lot.
Off the
I
top of
know,
my
but
head,
it's-
like, if the
Especially when he
song's-
starts rapping fast.
if
God
the
damn.
song's playing, then I can probably like rap along. But like for me to just actually just spit a verse, the whole verse, nah, I'm not.
I'm not asking you to spit your own verse. I'm
No, I'm saying like if you ask me to spit a verse
To
from
recite
song, like,
the lyrics.
entire, like nah, hell no, I don't remember that. The song has to be playing. I can probably rap along.
It
That's
depends.
about
Yeah, no. I mean, sometimes it helps, but like for the most part, I definitely got the lyrics like in my head without even fucking fail. Which is
All right, so prove it.
you want me to do it right
Yeah,
now?
right now.
Man, we're
No,
doing
fuck
this.
this shit.
No fucking way we're doing this.
I'm not doing this.
That's what's the next question.
Because then after that, you fucking doing it. Fucking bitch.
Okay.
No, you're not. I know you're not. So shut the
How
fuck
you,
up.
how you know I'm not?
Anyway,
trying to test
next fucking question was, can an album be a 10 out of 10 if it has any skips, even one? Question mark.
No, what the fuck?
It's not 10 out of 10.
It's not perfect.
I would honestly say, like,
I mean, I could probably look past that one song.
I could
ain't
like
lying.
it
No, not
depends.
even.
It depends on the amount of songs on the album, and then the
true.
like the ratio between like
That's
how many
fair.
No,
good
because
songs there are.
mathematically, 10 out of 10 is perfect. There are
I
no
get-
misses in a 10 out of 10.
I get
That's
that,
true.
but
That is
like
very
okay,
true.
Okay, but when you re-listen to an album, do you also re-listen to all the skits?
Yes. If I'm listening to the album front to back,
yo, wait, you even count the skits too?
if I'm listening to an album front to back, I'm listening to the way the artist intended. me to
Yeah, no,
listen to
definitely.
it.
If I want to be involved in the experience, then I'm gonna.
I can't.
Art is an experience, and you should experience it from every perspective. And the best way to do that is
I get
from the
that, but
perspective
like
of the artist.
I get that, but like at the same time, I'm like I'm not really gonna count the skits because it's
I
not
mean, I
really
don't
a
count
song.
the skits. I count the musical aspects of it, but like even then, like
But even if it's like, let's say every song is like listenable, right? If we're talking mathematically here, would every single song have to be a 10 as well?
yeah,
I can't think of a single album where every single song
was a complete like every single song on an album could be a complete bop, but to like say like be perfect, I don't know.
well, it's when you say an album is 10 out of 10, you're talking about the experience that you had. You're not talking about every bit and piece on its own as a whole. I could break and dissolve. What's a 10 out of 10 song to you, Pat? Mad City?
Probably, yeah.
Is every verse on Mad City a 10 out of 10?
Yes.
All right, this is a bad example. Okay, but do you think there's a better do you think there are better verses on Mad City than other verses? Like, do you think the first verse in Mad City is better than the second verse?
I actually think the second verse is better.
Actually,
the
let's
second verse is better.
let's
You could just keep dissecting over and over and over again. It just matters on what levels you're dissecting it at, but it doesn't take
I
away.
see your
from,
point. Yeah.
It doesn't take away from the experience of listening to Mad City as a whole because you're
Mhm.
listening to it.
all right. Let's
a 10 out
do
of 10 song.
let's do another example. Let's say, Born Sinner, right?
Sure.
It's like, would you consider that a 10 out of 10 album?
I
Hold on, let me look at
under
the
normal
track list one
circumstances
time.
I would, but I can't re-listen to that. The first song is very
What,
the first song is very good, but he does some unnecessary shit. I can't like play the song.
I never actually fucking listened to
In
that.
the first song, Illuminati,
Mhm.
this dude drops like the F slur like 3 times in a row for no fucking reason.
I think.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember what Chain of Days sounds like, but Born Center. Nah, maybe.
I don't even think Born Sinner is a 10 out of 10 album past that part.
I don't
Yeah,
think so
probably not.
either.
Probably
No,
not.
Yeah.
Forest Hill Drive that might be a 10 out of 10.
But like, okay, so let's take a certified 10 out of 10. To Pimp a Butterfly is a certified 10 out of 10
Yep.
album. Is every part of To Pimp a Butterfly perfect? If you took it for just what it was without any context of what the rest of the project is every part of it perfect?
Honestly, okay, so for me, I would say not necessarily because I'm not a fan of Mortal Man, Wesley's Theory, or Institutionalized, or These Walls.
I like
Otherwise-
all those songs.
I love literally These Walls hate is crazy. Institutionalized hate is crazy.
insane.
That other than that, it's like damn near like literally everything else except for is For Sale a whole song or is that the skit?
the For Sale interlude. It's like partially musical.
Okay, so For Sale and For Free, like I'm not gonna count those, but like Wesley's Theory and Institutional
Is To Pimp a Butterfly a 10 out of 10 album to you?
Yeah.
But you don't fuck with every part of it. Like, as much as you... It's not like you don't fuck with those parts. It's just that you don't fuck with them as much as you fuck with, like...
The
really
majority
good parts.
The majority of the song, of the album.
The bulk of it, yeah.
The very bulk of it. Like, I get the whole thing behind it, like the whole message and it conveys and whatnot.
You can like a whole album, but you can't love... Or, like, you don't have to love every part of it.
Yeah. That's why I still consider it, like,
It's
a
10 out of
good...
10
Yeah.
album. Even when you guys talk about fucking Damn, do you love every single part of Damn for what it is?
No, I do not.
Is it still a
Because
10
Damn has some weak points, but
Is
I
it-
think
is it a 10 out of
it's
10
still a
album?
10 to me, yeah.
For, like, realistically, like, the weakest song for me, even though I still consider it a 10 out of 10, I probably have to say is either
Love.
Blood or... No, not even Love.
I
It's
think
either,
Love is a weak song on the album.
it's
I
either
think
Blood
Love
or...
is kind of weak. I'm not gonna lie.
How did Lust go again?
Actually, Lust was I need someone, something came over me.
Yeah,
I love
that it's
one.
either Blood or Lust. Honestly,
Nah,
Let's go crazy though.
Yeah, for me, it's either Loyalty or
Loyalty.
Put your
Yes.
hand- What the fuck did you just say,
Loyalty gave me fatigue
Loyalty,
from how fucking
loyalty,
often I heard it
loyalty.
playing.
bro? It was either DNA or Loyalty because they were both fucking slaps.
It was actually
Like,
Humble or DNA, but yeah,
DNA, Humble. It was either DNA, Humble, or Loyalty. It's one of the
And
three
then
tracks that you hear.
for some reason, very recently, Love has been getting... I think TikTok
Yeah,
is...
Pride has
blowing up.
been boosting that one, boosted from TikTok too.
Pride, I also think Pride is probably blowing up because Steve Lacy blew up like very recently with Bad Habit.
God, y'all
Pride is a
motherfuckers,
fucking great song.
Oh, that album. That
y'all
song got
motherfuckers
massacred. Y'all
ruined
massacred
Steve
that
Lacy for
shit.
me for damn near life.
That was
I
a
swear
bad
to fuck.
habit y'all had.
I swear to fuck.
I wish I
no,
knew.
fuck off. Every single, damn near every single one of you. No,
wanted me.
damn near every single one of these motherfuckers. Not these two, but this motherfucker and like four other people in the station. Damn near ruined fucking Steve Lacy for me because all they would ever fucking play throughout the show is Bad Habit or fucking
Golden Hour by Jake.
Oh my fucking
But I
god!
ask you this: whose fault is that? Why are you letting other people's actions affect your opinions?
Are you fucking serious?
I buy
Yo, I'm dead as fuck.
Not my fault. Not my fault. You care about what I play.
That's like, all right, you know what?
Yeah,
whatever.
bro, he kind of cleared you. I ain't gonna lie.
No, no, fuck off. No.
Oh wait. Someone take a picture of this poster. Anyway, Steve Lacy is still great regardless, so who gives a fuck about how overplayed Bad Habit was? But I think that's probably why Pride blew up as much as it does, because his part in Pride is fucking gorgeous. Back to my point, though, about Damn. Like, I don't think Love is a perfect song. I could do without most parts of Love. I think Kendrick's voice is honestly kind of annoying on Love.
Yeah, I started to think that too.
No,
I ain't
you
gonna lie.
started giving me a headache. Let me hear it. No.
Would you still love me?
No, it's not it.
If I met
Love me,
if I met my mind, where would you still?
love me.
Yo, that's crazy.
But I don't think Damn is a 10 out of 10, but I don't think...
Keep it a whole 100.
But like, if you see what I mean by like love gave you a headache at some point.
Yeah,
because
but the album itself
the album is still a 10.
Yeah,
That's the point I'm trying to make about like, I think that like if I'm thinking about no skips, I'm thinking about like I'm listening to the whole album like I could listen to Love on its own and be like, this shit's kind of like
All right, so all right
shit's
then.
kind of whatever.
Then all right, we could take a second to think about this, right? What's an album that you recently have listened to, or just recently listened to, that you think no skips 10 out of 10?
I don't think it's a perfect album, but I will listen to every song back and forth on it because it has nothing but bops. Her Lost by Drake is
Oh my
nothing
fucking
but
god!
nothing but slappers. Privileged Rappers, On BS, Middle of the Ocean, Rich Flex. Literally, if you play Rich Flex in the club right now, every single person in that club is going to say that first part.
All right, I'll give you mine.
Yeah. But I don't think it's a perfect album. I think it's like a 7.
For me, and this is someone that I think like some of you don't know, is Home Court Advantage Volume 2 by Marlon Craft.
I love Marlon Craft. Like, one of my favorite songs is right now is World Champ by him.
bro. I swear to fuck. Like
Another
after
white-
listening to Home Court Advantage, like the original one, I was like, that shit was really fucking good. And then when he came out with Home Court Advantage 2, I'm like, not only did this motherfucker sit here and use like the Street Volume 2 like image in his own likeness, right? And made that shit look like cool and shit. But like the album itself, straight fucking fire. Fucking front to back. Like my favorite songs off of this, like Basmati, Need, Lessons, all that, Too Young, bro. Like I can't even say those specifically are my favorite, but like, all those. But like the weakest one to me was probably Soda Club. But like overall, that fucking album just pure slaps. Just every single fucking song, just fucking hard. Like I love it.
Marlon Craft's great. He, I think people will be dismissive of him because he looks like the second coming of Jesus Christ.
That's wild, but all right.
Does he not?
Oh man, I really wanted to get him here to do an interview when Home Court Advantage just came out, or when Home Court Advantage Volume 2
I
came
liked
out.
While We're Here. World Champ is probably just my favorite song because I think it's his most popular, but it's a really good one.
Yeah, World Champ is really good.
Put the cucumber in the vodka.
And then I
It's a
really like
cruel
his
summer in
two.
Hopper.
I really like his two NBA inspired songs. Jesus.
The Robert Horry freestyle.
Oh no, wait, three of them. Sorry, three of them. Yeah, Robert Horry, then Julius Randle, and then Jesus Shuttlesworth, aka Ray Allen.
Ray Allen. Man, that's really. He has a song called Tom Thibodeau too. Don't forget about that.
I would say
really funny.
Void Die by Earl Sweatshirt and Alchemist was 10/10. I fuck with that album.
That you say is like a 10 out of 10, no skips.
Yeah. I know. Even some of the albums where people are telling me there's like no skips, I'm like, maybe I'm just a hypocrite, or maybe I'm just like consuming it wrong. But it'll get to a point where I'm like, if every song blends into each other, do you guys think that's a good thing or a bad thing? Or do you think it depends on how it does it? Because it gets to a point where like I was listening to Sampha's new album. Sampha's new album, Lahai, R&B artist. People really fucking love Sampha, and this R&B album has gotten some of the highest praise I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
But I could not get into it because I did not know when one song started and one song
Oh,
ended.
when they like smoothly transition so hard you don't even notice the difference. I love that. It bro, when albums do that type of shit, I fucking love it. That because you don't know, but then when you figure it out and you go through it all, it's like that shit is just like.
I think it can be done correctly, and I think it can be done poorly.
And also too much.
I
And
think
also
I
too
think if
much.
it's like maybe like two songs.
Probably at max, I guess, if anything.
Yeah, but not
Like two
the
songs
whole-
back to back max.
Yeah, not like the whole album is just like,
Yeah.
that's what it is. But I feel
Because
like
that was my issue with Sampha's album. Was I was listening to it, I was like, damn, this song's been going on for like 15 minutes.
I feel like if it's
And
telling
I'm halfway through the album. I'm like,
I'm
what
like,
the fuck? I'm like, what the fuck just happened?
Where the fuck did the time go?
if it's telling a story, then probably like if you think about Sabo's album, Take Care, like
Drake's album.
no, what the hell is that? No, but didn't it say? But he used Care in it for wasn't it? Was it called like Care for Me? What was it called?
Oh, Saba's album is Care for Me.
Yeah, Care for Me. Basically, because there was a song where like he kind of like started the story, and then from there, like although like maybe like the beat transitions, but you can kind of tell like how one song connected to the next song, or he might have had one song that kind of took a break, and then towards like the next two songs, you can see where he picked up back up where he talked about, and then like the first few songs before. So
Like the best example I can think of it, and it's the song that you've listened to me play a fucking billion times on my show.
walking.
It's fucking the walk-in transition between Melt Session 1 and Walk-in. Like I can still tell when Melt Session 1 ends. But like it blends really nicely. But like I know like, okay, the flow is different, the beat is changing. Like I know this is a different song.
I mean, speaking of that, I'd say in this year alone, Denzel Curry and Vince Staples, they're like the way that they evolved. I think they have the best. Like the way they just evolved. Like they're
It's weird that
level of
like it's
artistry.
weird that we
I
talk.
don't know.
It's kind of crazy how much
I don't
we
know
talk
about
about.
Vince.
Vince. You would think
You wouldn't think Vince.
I wouldn't think like
You think he
I
grew
think
as a-
I think he's obviously like improved.
I
but,
think he's
like,
evolved.
he,
Bro.
yeah, he's
Yeah,
evolved.
yeah.
His involvement is his involvement.
And
He's talking about shit that he wouldn't have talked about in his early stuff. He's kind of being more socially aware in his stuff.
Yeah.
He's talking about shit that's hard to talk about because he knows it's hard to talk about, and he likes that it's difficult. And I think that's really why I fucked with Ramona Park. Broke my heart. I think that album is the closest thing that Vince has to a 10 out of 10. If I'm being honest.
Yeah.
I agree.
I
I
can
agree.
agree with that.
I think his self-titled was fine. Like, it was fun. It had some bops on it. Big Fish Theory is fucking sick. But I think Big Fish Theory out of those albums, I think is the weakest one
Yeah,
out of those albums.
I agree.
I think Ramona Park is like, it's heartbreaking.
Yeah.
And like, I think it's so funny that I said that. It's heavy shit. It's heavy shit. Like Free the Homies is a heavy song, even though it's got like the fucking like the beach is a fucking like super sad intro, and it's like super fucking real.
Yeah, I feel like it lets you add more depth to his character because a lot of people think Vince is just some goofy
People
comedian
the way that Vince like
Portrays
kind of
himself
portrays
as-
himself
yeah.
on
Like a
social
complete
media.
dickhead.
Yeah,
Like, he's
but
just
you
a
wouldn't
complete
know.
fucking like asshole.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't know like the shit that he actually went through, and he puts that in Ramona Park. So it's like, okay, cool.
It's kind of crazy how much we talk about. Have Zell and Vince ever done
Nope.
music
No.
together? Don't you think it's kind of crazy that how much I feel like every time someone mentions Zell, you have to mention Vince.
Yeah.
And every time someone mentions Vince, you have to mention Zell. But they have never
don't think
made
we know
music
each other.
together.
I really don't think we know each other.
I don't even think they know it. But like for some like it's not even like they make similar music.
Yeah.
It's just something about them
Their
and their like
work
energy.
ethic.
It's their work ethic and like the
Yeah.
fact that they drop shit without missing. They're consistent and they're always evolving. I think that's why people always talk about Zell and Vince like in the same realm, and like that's why I think it's sick.
Kenny Beats. Kenny Beats is the only one that can bring them together.
That is true.
'Cause he
Kenny
knows
Beats is
Vince and
actually
Denzel. He's literally the only one.
he's the only one who's worked with both of them. Kenny Beats, please. I need the Kenny Beats, Vince Staples, Denzel Curry 3-part album. That's what I need. In my
Oh
life.
man.
Oh
fucking speaking
no,
of
that would be fucking crazy.
man,
That would
don't
be
even
crazy.
Like
fucking
imagine
start.
scaring the hose, but it's
Scaring the
Denzel
hell.
and Vince would be a crazy collaboration.
It would actually be amazing.
Oh my god.
I
That
think
just
that's
makes me
probably
fucking sad right now. Not
That
because of
doesn't-
not because of that. I'm just saying because it's
like
like
it doesn't exist.
no, because it makes me think of like the shit that we'll never get. For example, the thing that everybody's waiting for like the betterment of a fucking decade for is fucking Kendrick and Cole's.
That's
fucking-
never happening.
That's
bro.
never.
That's
he literally said that on the whole
Thug it-
podcast thing.
Thugger and
They
Ye
did.
were supposed to come up with something, and now all of a sudden Ye's not. We're backed out of it.
Who?
Young Thug and Kanye.
Oh,
They're supposed
really?
to make something together, and like Kanye and him or Young Thug was like putting shit all over his Instagram about it.
Oh,
Now all of
wow.
it's gone.
Damn.
Can't say I'm surprised though. I know all about Kanye West. Remember Yandi? I don't.
I try not to.
Oh my god, bro! I remember when he fucking was promoting this, and I'm like, "What the fuck is this bullshit?"
I thought Donda was never gonna come out. I was so surprised when I
thought it was
opened my
never
phone
Listen,
and I saw new Kanye
you know
West. I was
what?
like, what the fuck? It's real.
At this point, I'm willing to accept anything that he would have put out for the quote unquote Yandi project. Would have been anything better than like Donda. I swear to
No,
fuck.
Donda was good.
I don't know.
No, you know what I'm fucking with? Alchemist. He's coming out rapping now.
Alchemist was
He's
rapping?
been
No,
Alchemist.
I knew he was a rapper,
Yeah.
but like he's recently been like
That's
more
my favorite-
frequently.
That's my
actually
favorite white boy
rapping.
right there.
He-
If more producers like that started rapping, there's gonna be like no rappers anymore because they're the ones making the best beats, and if they can like learn how to rap over like these amazing beats, they're gonna be unstoppable.
It's not even like learning. It's just like some of them don't really care to do so. For example, the motherfucker with the weakest like the weakest of all time anything that just says his name. We all fucking know who I'm talking about when I say this. And he just makes his own fucking albums and shit and has other artists do all
we the best music. Yeah.
There you go.
Does he even make any of the beats though? He calls himself a producer. Does he actually do anything?
He makes the beats, but it's the simple fact that he does absolutely nothing but say "we the best" or say DJ Khaled or some stupid shit, and that's it. He doesn't say none of those. And he even on his last album, he didn't even say "we the best" anymore because of the time he got beat out for #1 by Tyler.
I'll never forget that.
Then and it's crazy because he was talking so much shit about Tyler, and then
mysterious music. He said,
yeah, and talk and like call him a whole bunch of shit. And the next thing you know, Tyler didn't respond, but he let that motherfucker sink that shit in with the #1, with his album being #1.
Word.
He let that shit hit. He let that shit sink in and talk for itself. Because he can't say, oh, we the best. No, nigga. You ain't the best. Not anymore. Shut the fuck up.
Having all those like A-list rapper featuring on the album and not getting number one is kind of pathetic. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, like, it's crazy because it's like, why even do all that? It's like, I get it makes you
for
some
real,
money, but like, god damn, bro, like, do something other than like say your damn tag or whatever. Like, bro, not even fucking Metro Boomin does that shit, and he fucking like, come on now.
Well, because I feel like Metro focuses on making like
The actual
bangers,
beats.
yeah. But then DJ Khaled is only obsessed with trying to get hits.
DJ Khaled is a curator. Metro Boomin is a producer.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
We'll never forget the day that he just fucking randomly blurted out nigga on a track.
What? What track was that?
It was an old. It was a really old. One of the, like few like older songs that like went mainstream. It, like I'm So Hood.
Oh.
It was like we the best. Who we nigga? We the best.
I actually remember that. I remember that.
Yo, I didn't know Heather B rapped.
Really?
I did not know that. I was just watching like this Rap City video, and it said Heather B, and I was like, Glocks down, and I was like, oh shit, Glocks down. That's gonna hit. So shit.
Oh shit.
What was the last question we had?
The
Pick the fastest.
pick the fastest from the
Yeah.
bunch. Jesus. Oh wait, this is the other text I have. Oh my god.
It was what song or album got you through all
No,
the
no, no.
time?
I mean, we could. Yeah, that was the second question, but I was like, for me, I didn't really feel like answering that question. It was like,
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't feeling
Yeah.
all right, the number 4. What's more important to you in an album? Long-term replay value or first-time experience?
Ooh.
Like roll out,
Okay.
first few listens, excitement, question mark.
I mean, I feel like no matter how many times you listen to the album, nothing is gonna touch that first time
No, it really
experience.
won't.
So
Bro, listen.
long-term replay value. I mean, that's how you know whether an album really like, because the album could drop, but then it just gets lost.
Forget
between-
about it. Yeah.
So
It's replay value for me.
Like,
yeah.
listen,
Yeah.
the biggest way, like I've said before, was describing it was when Nas had made first time in King's Disease 3 is like literally describing the first time that you would hear somebody and falling in love with their music. And he was describing his time first learning about Tupac and whatnot, and Rebel Underground and all that other stuff. But yeah, point being is like when you first hear like an album or song or whatever, honestly, it's like the best. But then like afterwards, it's how much it can like hit after the fact and how much it can resonate with you. That really like
that's what it is. How it resonates.
yeah, so I like the long term, like the longevity of it, like even after the first time. It's like I can agree that the first time is like so impactful, but like afterwards, literally sitting down and like really getting into it, or just like listening to it again just for shits and giggles, just like
Where'd you get that from, bro?
what shits and giggles,
bro.
It's been a thing for a long ass time.
I know where I got it
I
from.
always,
That shit,
yeah, like
too.
Alberto, you the only one I hear say that shit. But like, yo, let's just say for shits and giggles, or be like for hoo-ha's. Like,
No, I don't say no hoo ha-has. Like the fuck.
What? Yes, you do, bro.
No, I've never said that.
Yeah, bro.
I've
Bro,
always
bro,
I've always
bro.
said shits and giggles.
No, bro. I
or
swear
for
to
the-
God.
I've
You said that shit one time. You was like, all right, let's just say for hoo-ha's.
You better
Nah.
hope you didn't catch it on camera, 'cause I'll find it.
Let's just say for
I
hoo-hoos and
swear-
ha-has.
Yes, bro. You tell me, you ever heard Alberto say that?
I've heard Berto say that.
Exactly,
I've
bro.
never
yes, bro. Yeah, two
said
people say
hoo-hoo
you got people.
ha-has.
Two people
Hold on,
telling
give me a
you
sec, I
you
know
said
what
it, bro.
What? Why are you trying to find it? What are you? What the fuck?
The one person I know who's in here more than anybody.
Oh my god. Oh, bruh. Oh no. We opening the door. See?
No.
You got one person. You got one person
You
who's.
still got two people.
You've heard me say
telling you.
shits and giggles though, right?
I've heard you say shits and giggles.
Exactly.
Like with like a mumbly hoo hoo ha ha.
No, he's be like, oh yes, let's just say for hoo ha ha's. He's trying to explain.
I've
something.
never said. I've never said hoo hoo ha
What
ha's.
was that?
I would. That sounds familiar.
Yes. Yeah. Three.
No,
Three.
he-
Three.
No, because I thought it was like you just go like hoo
No.
No, it's like if I was like just trying to describe a situation and I say, oh, let's just hypothetically, like in a hypothetical situation, we say, you know, oh, for shits and giggles. I'm not fucking saying hoo ha ha's.
You did
Like, the
though.
fuck?
You said that before.
I've
I forgot what
never-
situation. You were saying, let's just say
Bro.
for who ha.
You're making a whole ass big deal out of this. I've never
You
said
got two people
what-
sitting here telling you said that shit before, bro.
Yo.
Or just like starts making noises, just like for the.
Yeah, look at you like,
No, I don't know. Maybe the noise, or I know I've said for shits and giggles. I know I've said for the fuck of it, or just normally like hypothetically speaking, or any type of shit that's like that
Whatnot.
and whatnot.
White ass motherfucker.
Oh, fuck off!
No, but you actually do love to say it and whatnot. Like, man, fuck it.
nah, shits and giggles definitely your brand name. Like, that's your trademark for real.
Can we fucking end this episode, dude?
We got one last thing to get ended.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh,
Oh
what's
my
the last
So,
fucking
the
god!
last thing that is, I think we should do every episode. We should pick like like a song of the week, I guess.
A song of the fucking week.
Each of us
Jungle
are-
by Drake.
Oh my god! Each of us.
Please Don't Come My Wings by Mike and Earl Sweatshirt.
Oh my fucking
That
god!
have come out recently?
No,
Just what I'm listening to.
Just what
All
you
right,
listen
Jungle
to.
by Drake.
The Code by Zeph France.
Didn't You Know by Erykah Badu.
Nice shout out to Erykah Badu.
For Hoo Hoo Ha Ha's.
We're gonna have Hilly close the shows for
Fuck.
Go ahead, Hilly.
All right, fuck off, y'all. All right. I guarantee you off this camera, I'm about to fucking. I swear to fuck. Look, anyway, you were just finished listening to us ramble about a whole bunch of bullshit. Not really. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Speaking about a whole bunch of different topics, including ourselves. This is Speakerboxx Studios, Hilly, Geo, Sean.
We're looking up.
Fuck off. Fuck off. I can't even do an outro without y'all fucking with me. Fuck you. Fucking bitch.
All right, thank y'all for watching. Speakerboxx Studio up in here. This is our first more structured episode. We experiment to see what's gonna work, what's not gonna work.
Nah, this was a solid episode.
I think this is a pretty solid episode,
This is
yeah.
gonna be your first episode.
So yeah, we appreciate y'all for watching. We got some more cool content coming up later on, and yeah, we out. Free Palestine.
Free Palestine.
Peace, love, and positivity. Damn, bitch.
40s for Unc.
I'm gonna fuck the both of you up. Oh my god.